Welcome to Asad IT Network. Today in this video we are going to discuss how to set up the basic initial configurations of a router. If you are new to our YouTube channel, please subscribe and follow along for more upcoming videos. Here is a software, Cisco Packet Tracer, and this is free for use. I'll provide the link in the description to download. You can download it and use for free. Let's take a router. And if you open this router in the real network, we access the router. We usually access it through its command line interface. So let's go straight away into the CLI mode of this router and see what it is asking for. You can see that this router is asking for, would you like to enter the initial configuration dialog? It means that there is no initial configurations available on this router, and we are going to set up for the very first time. So we are going to type the no here, and we are entered into the user exec mode. There are three modes available of the router. One is user exec mode, the second one is privileged mode, and the third one is global configuration mode. Every mode has its own set of commands, and every mode has its own configuration commands available to use. In the user mode, if I type the question mark button, we can see that we are available with these set of commands to use in this specific mode. If I type the command enable, you can see here enable. If I type the command enable, I just type en and press tab button, it will complete the command, and I press enter. I have been entered into the privileged mode. In the privileged mode, we are available with some more commands to use. If I type the question mark button, we can see that we are available with these set of commands, and if I want to see the more commands in this mode, I'll press the space bar button. You can see that here is a list of commands available to use in this mode. Here another mode is which is global configuration mode, which we can access through configure terminal command. If I type the configure and press question mark button, it will give me the next command to use in this to complete this command, which is terminal. Configure terminal. Press enter, and we have been entered into the global configuration mode. In the global configuration mode, we are also available with some more commands to use. If I type the question mark button, we can see that here is a number of commands are available in this mode as well. If I want to see the more commands, I press the space bar button. I again press the space bar button, and we can see that here is too many commands are available in this mode. So this is the very important mode of the network for the configuration purpose. If I want to go back into the previous mode, I will type the command exit. Otherwise I can also press Ctrl C to go into the previous mode. Let's move towards the basic configuration settings of the router. Please follow along with this video and watch it till the end, so you can learn the basic settings, how to set up the basic initial configurations of the router. And still, if you have not subscribed our YouTube channel, please subscribe and follow along for more upcoming videos. If I want to see the iOS image being running on this router, I'll use the command I am in the privileged mode. Remember, I am in the privileged mode, and I use the command show, and if I type the question mark button, I will be given some more commands to use after the show command. You can see that here are list of commands are available, and if I press the space bar button, I see more commands, and you can see that here is another command, show version. If I type the version after show, it will give me the version of this iOS image being running on this router. The version is, you can see here is version 16.6.4 being running on this router, and here is the complete iOS image file name. You can see ISR 4300 universal k9 16.6.4.spa.bin is the iOS image file name. We have checked the iOS version of the router, and now let's change the name of the router as the very first setting being applied on this router. Let's go into the global configuration mode, and type host name. The command is host name, and what name we want to give to our router as per the geographic location or as per your requirement. You can name it as New York, as might be our router is running in the New York City. So we have given it a name as New York. You can see that its name has been changed now to New York. This is the very first settings we have applied on this router. Let's apply another setting. If you want to convey a specific message to our network administrator whenever he is going to access this router, and the command would be banner motd message of the day, and single commas, and in between single commas we will type our message like today is holiday, please don't make any changes. So we have conveyed this message to our network administrator by using this command banner motd, today is the holiday, please don't make any changes. So this message will be given to the network administrator. Let's see where this message will appear. If we go out of this router, you can see that as soon as the network administrator will access this router, he will face this message straight away, today is the holiday, please don't make any changes. So he will not go inside of the router configuration modes and he will not make any changes. So this is the way to convey some specific message to our network administrators. Let's apply some other basic setting of this router. If you want to set some password on the enable mode, that anyone cannot access this privilege mode easily, so we want to apply some password on this enable mode. Let's go into the global configuration mode, and remember that in this mode we are going to set each configuration on this router. We will type the command enable password, and the password which we want to use is Cisco. Let's apply this password on the enable mode. We have applied this password on the user exit mode. Let's see if it has been applied or not. If we go outside of this mode, if we again go outside of this mode, you can see here is the message for the network administrator. If I type the enable command and press enter button, it is asking for the password. So I have to apply the password which I have just set on this router, which is Cisco. You cannot see the password, but it has been typed now. I press the enter button and it takes us to the privilege mode. So this was the method to apply the basic password on this router to avoid unauthorized access to this router. If I want to apply the password on the console port, so no one would be able to access this router from the console port, and if he want to access it, he has to face the password. The command to apply the console password is line console 0. We have typed this command line console 0. I press enter and it has taken us into the line configuration mode. Here I will type the command to set the password, which is password, and I will set the password. I will choose the password to use on this router for the console purpose. Let's choose the password as class. I press enter button. The password class has been applied on this router, and I will apply it on this login. Whenever someone try to log in, he has to face this password. Now the password has been applied on the console. Let's check if it is working or not. Let's connect this router with a computer by using the console cable, and if I want to access this PC through this is the console cable, I connect it with the RS232 port, and on this side connect it with the console port. Now I want to access this router by using the console cable from this PC. I will open the settings of this PC, and you can see that here is the terminal software which is available as the hyper terminal or the putty in your PCs in the real scenario. So I will use this terminal software here. These are the basic settings of the terminal software. I will just use, as I have tried to access this router. Here straight away it is asking for me to enter the password which I have set. I have set for the console purpose as the class CLASS. I have typed the password as class, press enter button, and you can see that it has taken me into the user exit mode. Now I will type the command enable and I press enter button. It is asking for me again for the password which I have set for the privileged mode for the very first time, which is Cisco, CISCO, Cisco. You can see Cisco. I have typed the Cisco and I have been entered into the privilege mode. Now I can access this router easily and I can make any changes on this router. So this was the method to apply the console password on this router to avoid any unauthorized access. This was the first part of our learning tutorial in which we were configuring the router's initial configurations, and in these configurations we have learned about how to access the router CLI portion, and then how to set the host name of the router. We have also configured a message of the day for our network administrators, and we have configured the password on enable mode, and we have also configured the password for the console purpose as well. For the next part of this video, please follow along with our series and subscribe to our channel, and in the next tutorial we will complete the initial configuration of the router. If you have any query, you can ask in our comments, and please subscribe to our channel and follow along for more videos. Thank you.